Professor Griff. Tune in every weeknight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on youtube.com/C/Sirius Mindz RNTV. And make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Sirius Mindz for Sirius Mindz. Seriously. Peace.
Tapestry. A Warrior's Tapestry is a cultural tool for parents, teachers, coaches, guidance counselors, and mentors as a guide that can be incorporated into any rites of passage program. Ages range from 7 to age 30. Contact Professor Griff at 678-557-2919. That's 678-557-2919. Classes are only $10 per person. You can pay right on PayPal, www.paypal.me/ProfessorGriff Corp. That's www.paypal.me/ProfessorGriff Corp. These are 4 classes in succession every Thursday at 7 o'clock starting September 12th. Classes are only $10. September 12th, Ancestors, Altars, Religion versus Spirituality, Beliefs versus Knowing, Pledge and Oaths. September 19th, Interobtainment. What's your assignment? Life's mission and purpose. Your game plan, time management, school education versus work and training. On September 26th, Health, Mental Slavery, the Prison of the Mind, Cognitive Dissonance, Goals, Keys to Obtain Them, The Code, Sports and the Ego, Music, Cultural Connection, October 3rd.
Open your eyes to the endless possibilities of creating from your centerpiece. Experience your visions brought into reality and watch your dreams unfold naturally. If pictures are worth 1,000 words, let's create a story that's a masterpiece. Caso Visions. Capture your visions.
Peace, peace, peace. What's good? Alright. Yeah, I know we're coming on a whole hour late. But ain't no time like the present. This is Sirius Mindz. For Sirius Mindz. An hour late, but hey, we here. If I try to explain to y'all this day, you'll be like, nah, for real, dude? Yeah. So yeah. Alright. But it's a good day to be in music. It's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to be conscious. It's a good day to be here on Sirius Mindz. Seriously. And if we're not giving thanks for the things that we have, just think about all of those people that just don't have. Think about all those people that got hit by the hurricane, the storm. Think about all of the people that's underwater right now in Houston. Just think about all those people in all those situations, and then say to yourself, yeah, I know you would right now, you would feel truly blessed. Is that the way the Christians say it? Yeah, truly blessed to be in a situation that we are in, being alive, being healthy. Some of us are healthy. I gotta be able to see you, bro. To be healthy, to be any of those things, but to be underwater, not good. To have your home blown apart, not good, man. Yeah, no. So we need to be thankful. So we need to give thanks. And here at Sirius Mindz, we truly give thanks. And we're glad to even be here, man. Alright, you're right. Vainglorious and grand glorious. You're right. Alright. So I want to thank everybody. I checked my Cash App a couple of days ago. Some people gave some really notable donations. I said the next time I go on the air, I'm gonna mention some of these people, and I said to myself, I shall not forget. So let me see. Now they changed their thing around. Let me see. Hopefully I can pull up a list. Oh, hold on. Nope. Before it was nice and simple, man, the way they had the Cash App. Now I can't find Nathan. Yeah, you're gonna need that. I was about to tell you that. Where's my other light? It's better. Shining some light on the situation, man. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to getting my analytics. They selling Bitcoins and all kind of stuff now, man. You seen that, the Cash App? Mm-hmm. They get sophisticated with it, man. Nah, they are. Hold on. I'm trying to see everyone that hold on. It won't let me open them. I can't even go back and see the history. Hold on for a second, y'all. Now this concerns me. You can't.
You want to check it?
I'm looking at it now. Hold on. I got some things on here that shouldn't need be. Well, I'm gonna pull it up on my other phone. All right, here we go. Anyway. All right, so all right, Andre Legister, thank you very much for the donation. David Bowling, thank you very much. Really appreciate you for the support. All right. David Steven, thank you very much. He says he wants to thank me for the inspiration and for the truth. So thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Damn, I didn't think my background was looking that crazy. So all kind of stuff going on. Anyway. All right. Who else? Shout out to Demond Fields. Richard Simpson. I think I had to give Richard Simpson some money. Yeah, nah, that's my man. Shane Jules, I got up in here. Okay, Mr. Shane Shakur. Alright. Charles Williams, that's my man B-Son. Shout out to B-Son. Alright. Shout out to Vance Vex Solar Sound Studios. Alright. Who else? Hold on. Shout out to Caleb Muhammad. Alright. Demond Fields again. Robert E. Brown. Thanks. Really appreciate you. Who else on deck? I see Robert E. Brown's name again. Kiana. The Empress. The Goddess Empress Kiana. Give thanks. Really appreciate you, sis. I think that's the sister from DC area, DMV area. Anray Freeland. Anray Freeland. A-N-R-A-Y. Freeland. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you. Alright. Who else? Samantha Barton. Alright. Love and Light, sis. Alright. Samantha Barton. Alright. Who else? Shawnee White, who's now Shawnee Black. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Cerulin Gray. Cerulin Gray. I think that's C-E-R-U-L-E-A-N Gray. Thank you very much for the donation. Don Braxton. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you. B-Son again. Linda, thanks for the $2. All right, we're going to keep it in circulation. You're right. Rashad Taylor, all right, really appreciate you for participating in the class. Toya Elliott, thank you. Ray Lopez, thank you. All right, who else? Travion L, thank you very much. Really appreciate you. Don Braxton again. Chad Johnson, thank you. I'm shouting out everyone that I still have in my phone. Purity Millhouse, thank you very much. Really appreciate you. All right. Vicky Williams, the VW. Vicky Williams, thank you very much. Who else? All right. Nikki's Bright Side, thank you, Nikki. John Hampton, thank you. Who else? Siddiqui Bakari, thank you, man. Really appreciate you, good brother. All the way from the West Coast. Alright. Marjahone Twitty, thank you for the $2. We're going to keep that in circulation. Deuce, what's up, Deuce? Alright. $15 for Epstein's Pizza. Thank you. The whole Epstein's Pizza got together, put some loot together. Rodney Horton, thank you very much. Alright. Quan S. Dang. Quan stepping up like a fat rat in a cheese factory. Alright. Jordan Harrison. Shawnee Black again. Brandell Bowen. Donald Blunor. Jordan Harrison again. Morrison Washington. Jordan Harrison again. Morrison Washington again. Double B. Don Braxton. Tahir. RBG. Double B. Stanley Bell. That's my man. Shout out to Stanley Bell. Anyway. Bilal Hassan. What's up, Mr. Bilal Hassan? Alright, Brian Burns. These are all of the people that donated. Alright, it's probably a much more. That's just a partial list. Just from the Cash App. Thank y'all very much, everybody's name that I mentioned. I really appreciate y'all. Alright, thank y'all very much. Give yourselves a round of applause, man. Thank you. Alright, so if you want to sign up for Mic Check 1212, make sure you'll go to www.miccheck1212.com and we can definitely make Wednesday a happening place in the building. Alright? We really appreciate everyone. Hold on 1 second. Change your cool. One second. All right. Hold on for a second. Flow Rider. Florida.
Oh.
That's my way of saying Florida, man. He's about to get Flow Rider crazy on me. All right, anyway, in the meantime, between time, this is Professor Griff here on Sirius Mindz for Sirius Mindz. Thank you to all the supporters that donated a dime, nickel, a dollar, hard-earned food stamps. Love you all to life. Thank you all very much, man. All right, so definitely want to say peace to everybody. Tonight's show, 6-year-old getting arrested in Florida, I believe it's Florida. All right, right here on Sirius Mindz with Professor Griff. And, of course, we're going to dive into your spirit and see what you think about it. All right. Derek Easton, Brandon Farrell Brown, everybody showing up. All right. If you'd like to donate to the cause, of course, you could donate also, like those 20, 30 people I just read off. You can donate to Cash App Professor Griff or go to PayPal. www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. All right. Or if you're right here on YouTube, go to the $, the super chat, and leave your donation. I would really appreciate it. Every dollar, dime, advice takes the platform a little bit further. All right. Mr. Aaron Allen, thank you very much. What's good with you, bro? Mr. David M. Tavares, what's happening with you? All right. Tonight we're discussing the 6-year-old. All right. Who got arrested in Florida. I believe it's Florida. All right. So we're raising a vibrational pitch of our people's thinking into the mind of the Creator. right here on Sirius Mindz for Sirius Mindz. We're standing on the shoulders of the ancestors and kneeling at the feet of the elders that still walk among us. Alright? The divinity in me celebrates and salutes the divinity in you. Alright? Really appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're definitely about to make Sirius Mindz happen. Alright? Y'all got to keep in mind, man, small minds talk about people. We're going to move away from that. Alright? Average minds talks about events. That's cool too. We want to be about the business of creating these things that happen. Alright? Great minds discuss ideas. Alright? Global issues. Along with domestic issues, but global issues. Alright? So welcome everybody. Alright, to the Sirius Mindz. RNTV. That's Sirius Mindz Radio and TV. Alright, so celebrated a little milestone yesterday. You want to know what I celebrated? I gotta wait for some people to respond. They're like, what's the milestone? They said. I celebrated a little milestone yesterday, and I doubled it up today. So somebody gonna ask me what was the milestone? Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta tune in. Tune up, tune in, tune something. Can I have the... Oh. You know I'm gonna clear this area out, right? Because it's looking like New York City. Yeah. It's definitely looking like New York City, for real, bro. It's looking like skyscrapers and everything up in that piece right there. Nah, it wasn't my birthday. I celebrated a milestone, not my birthday.
It's August 1st.
My birthday's August 1st. No, I ain't celebrate that, man. Keep it up, Aaron Allen. He trying to be funny. Alright. Come on, help me out, y'all. What's the milestone? Thank you very much for asking. Dad. Really appreciate that, because you know I wasn't letting that go until somebody said, well, what's the milestone? The milestone is I actually got the opportunity to finish Soleil's album. Like, put the album together after recording it, recording individuals that's on the album, tracking it, the whole bit, yada yada yada, whoop whoop, yeah. Yeah. So thank y'all very much. Really appreciate that. Actually got the album done. Finished mixing it today, the entire album, and actually sent it to my man Earl Holder, who is the sponsor for Mic Check 1212. If you visit the site, you can visit the site and you will see Mr. Earl Holder there on Mic Check 1212. Mixed it today. Brain is fried. That's why I'm on here late. And then sent it off to mastering. So let's see what it sounds like. So what I want to do is have an album release party right here. Play the tracks. Bring Soleil up here. Interview her. What do y'all think about that? Can y'all help me out with that? Can y'all give me a thumbs up, peace sign, black power fist, something? Alright. Interview Soleil live and just go through the whole album. Play every track. Alright. It's going to take about an hour to interview her. Play every track. Might be an hour, 15 minutes or so. But I think that'll be very interesting. What do y'all think? Alright. Bella Love said yes. Let's do that. Alright. But what y'all got to do is y'all got to promise me something. If y'all come on and we do the interview, we give y'all the link to go purchase the album. Can y'all spend the $9.99 for the album? Can y'all help me? Claire Kennedy. What's up, Claire? Alright. Long time no talk to, Claire. Alright. Alright, cool. So just basically show your support. Alright. Really appreciate that. Alright, so I'm going to plan that out with Soleil and I'm going to get black with everybody. But right now, tonight, we're going to talk about the 60-year-old getting arrested in Florida. Alright. So, yeah. So let's kind of pull some thoughts together and some brain power, some energy, some something, because that's literally what it's going to take for me to understand that particular dynamic. Alright? So, let's try to understand it.
Investigators say the 6-year-old and an 8-year-old were both taken into custody yesterday on unrelated charges. Now, Orlando police are launching an internal investigation into this case. News 6's Nikki Zizaza joins us live from their headquarters tonight. And Nikki, you spoke with the grandmother of this 6-year-old, and she is pretty upset.
Yes, she is, Ginger. This concerned grandmother is not happy with the way Orlando Police School resource officer handled her granddaughter's tantrum by arresting her. The department's policy states that in order to arrest a child under the age of 12, you must have a watch commander's approval. And police tell us that did not happen in this case.
I taught my TV with this remote.
Kaya Roll is like most little girls. She loves pink and has a cheery outlook on life.
Come sit down.
But after what her grandmother says happened on Thursday, the bubbly 6-year-old has little room to focus on school after she got a call from a school resource officer saying Kaya was arrested.
They said, what do you mean she was arrested? So there was an incident and she kicked somebody and she's being charged and she's on her way.
Marilyn Kirkland says her granddaughter's journey to the Juvenile Detention Center by Orlando police officers began at Lucius and Emma Dixon Academy Charter School.
She's arrested and she has a charge. She's charged with battery.
The disorienting chaos, too much for Kirkland to process.
She has a medical condition that we're working on getting resolved. So he says, what medical condition? So I said, she has a sleep disorder, sleep apnea. He says, well, I have sleep apnea and I don't behave like that.
The first grader handcuffed and carted off, where the grandmother says she was fingerprinted and even had a mugshot taken.
No 6-year-old child should be able to tell somebody that they had handcuffs on them and they were riding in the back of a police car and taken to a juvenile detention center to be fingerprinted, mugshot.
Kaya equally as upset.
I'm crying. No, I'm good.
But happy to be home.
I felt sad that my grandma was sick. And I really missed her.
Orlando police confirmed there will be an internal investigation regarding this incident. As for the school, they have not commented. Kirkland also says that Kaya is supposed to report to court on October 16th, and if she does not, a warrant will be issued for the 6-year-old's arrest.
Now, ain't that something? All right, family. So before I give you my take from my point of reference, I just want to know, what does everyone else think and feel about this? So talk to me, y'all. What do y'all think? All right, because there's a follow-up. All right, 25, 30 minutes ago, and this is. Let me play the follow-up. All right, so hold on.
When I got all these,
Hold on.
about how cute they were.
Today, charges against 2 6-year-olds in Florida were dropped. Yeah, I said 6-year-olds. They were arrested in separate incidents last week at a charter school in Orlando. Manuel Bajorquez has disturbing details about one of those arrests.
This should never have happened.
6-year-old.
All right, we just saw that one. But now the charges were dropped. All right. So, what do we think, man? All right. So, someone already said that we should begin the process of educating our own children at home away from these people who have historically hated us, murdered us, raped us, robbed us, all right, tortured us, and constantly imprison us. All right, so what do y'all think? So should we educate our own at home? Should we get collective homeschooling happening? And women support women. One woman may have 3 children. She can't afford daycare for 3 children. But if she take them down the street next door, or if you live in an apartment on the 3rd floor while you go to work and then you switch off and, women work together, I think that would be one of the solutions. But what do y'all think? It's not about what about Professor Griff thinks. What do y'all think? Infancy means you can't arrest a child until age 8. Well, you can't arrest a child, period. All right, in certain states, but I don't live in Florida, so we don't know the actual law that's attached to that. All right, so we have to kind of look at this and kind of look into it, and just say to ourselves, what's the solution? Let's shift on into solution thing. That's true. Collective homeschooling is the best. Collective homeschooling is the best. So let me ask a very critical question. I'm not being an antagonistic person or negative person right now. Do black women get along to the point where we can have collective homeschooling? Do black women get along enough to say, okay, we all live in building A together, and there's about 30 children in building A, all right, 40, 50 black families. Can we get together and say, okay, the grandma on the second floor loves children, she feeds them, blah, 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 blah. Can we say, okay, this is going to be the place where we homeschool, and we can go to her apartment and we can send 4 or 5 children to her apartment and everybody pay her? Do we get along like that to that degree where we can do that? All right? Miss T, what's good with you? No. Adults do not know how to put their differences aside nowadays. All right? Who else? Come on, talk to me. Aaron Allen, you're right. We should, but are we going to? Are we going to? No, you're right. We are going to be honest. We're going to be honest. It's a damn shame. Racist, stupid, totally unacceptable. Just read the pig that did this was fired. You just read it that he was fired? Wow. Same way adults can come together to go to clubs, shopping, strip club, and wherever. Why can't we get together enough to do that, to lay down the rules and regulations for our children? Alex Big, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I got 5 on it. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Alex Little with her donation, she said, I got 5 on it. All right. So, come on. Let's wrap our minds around this particular dynamic. Second question. Would that have happened to a white child? Help me out, y'all, with the answer. Could that have happened to a white child? Could that have happened to Becky's child? To Ashley's child? At 6 years old? What do you think would have happened to the officer and the principal and the school? Alright? You're right. We got to change our mindset.
The mother would have called a supervisor.
Oh, the mother would have called a police supervisor, the congressman, and anybody else. Judges, friends. Yeah. Come on now. What would have happened if that child was white? Should we continue to allow our children to be handled this way in their school system? Should we keep sending our children to their schools? All right? We supposed to, let's shift into solution thing. What is the solution to these kind of issues that constantly come up? All right? Some people say, well, there's no racism has died down, but we can just get along. And no, racism is interwoven into the fabric of America. All right? And these people, when it come down to it, if the last breadcrumb is on the table, they're going to take it and feed and support their own. Plain and simple. We just got to be real about this. All right? Come on, talk to me. A 6-year-old was arrested, all right, for throwing a tantrum and kicking another child. All right? I think both of them were going back and forth. Answer this question for me, please. How often have you seen Jenny in Walmart and her child is off the freaking meat rack? How many times have we seen Ashley can't control her damn child? He throwing stuff, throwing a tantrum, smacking her, kicking her, cursing her out. You understand? Imagine what he does that at home. Imagine what he does in school. All right? How many black teachers out there working not in professor? You're right. There's too many black females practicing level of white. Let me tell you something. You're absolutely correct. There's a lot of black teachers without work. But why can't we come together? Where's the dude that's supposed to be doing the school? I mean, can we hire some teachers? I mean, we have to have our own school. All right? In order to... Because we know how to deal with our own. All right? Quan hit me up and said she dealt with the, you see the fight at the gas station? The disturbance at the gas station in Pittsburgh? The Arabs, whoever they were, Indian people, whoever, beating black women, like beating them. Dragging them out the store and beating them. So Quan is going to deal with that tomorrow on the Sister Cypher. Alright? But how much longer are we going to take this kind of punishment and this kind of treatment until we wisen up and say, listen, we need to educate our own. We need to educate our own, plain and simple. Now, if we did some research, how far do we got to roll the pages of history back to go back to see? They've always done this. Do they have handcuffs small enough, though, for a 6-year-old? So you mean to tell me we want their education and their brainwashing and their indoctrination that much that we'll send our children into hostile environments to get treated that way, all in the name of education? Every time if I've seen my little ones who threw a temper tantrum at school or at work, while I was at work, or at a supermarket or wherever in the park, for them to get arrested though? Come on, man. That is ridiculous, man. Detain them, take them to the side, give them a treat, talk to them, call mom. There's a whole bunch of steps you can take before you arrest them. The school system mirrors the prison system so well. That pipeline is in full effect. Educational system to prison pipeline. Preschool to prison pipeline. That's right, it's in effect, man. Miss Shante Brown, thank you very much for that. The pipeline is in full effect. Well-tuned, well-oiled. Alright? So let's understand this dynamic and how this works. Homeschooling is the way. They want to teach over 100 genders now. And for vaccines on our children. Wow. Over 100 genders. And you got to get your child vaccinated. Nah. Nope. Nope. No. Nah. You willing to do all of this to get this education? And then your child comes out sounding like confused Candace Owens? Alright? Oh, well-dressed, boot-licking, handkerchief head Aunt Thomasina? No. Jewish people and Chinese people, Japanese people have their own schools. Yes, you're right. Woman down. We need to get our own school. Shout out to Marcus Klein, got his own school, own black school. And Wally Mukeba Mani Baruti got his own school, and he write books, and they use the books as the curriculum for their school. Alright? The Marcus Garvey schools that still exist. Alright? I spoke at a few. Alright? Peace, Jermaine. What's good with you, bro? What's wrong with independent black schools? Yeah, Hassan Burton. 100 different genders. Yeah. Come on now. What's wrong with independent black schools? The certifications that we get, we must to one another. What does that mean? Help me out. Melina Prather, I'm trying to understand that. Help me out. Books included, certifications that we get. Yeah, listen, we need, listen. What's the brother's name that just paid for the students' tuition to the tune of $36 million? We all should know his name. Somebody put his name on the screen. Mr. Lamont Dozier, what's good with you? Carl Dehaney, what's happening, man? Now, if he could put $36 million together, you mean to tell me all of us can't match his funds? so we can educate. He just did this recently. Robert Smith. Look up Robert Smith, man. We need to put Robert Smith's picture up. Will you be holding any lectures in New Jersey area anytime soon? No time soon. I'll be in Durham, North Carolina this weekend at the Art of Cool. Soleil's performing, and then the next day we're lecturing on the musicology. This lecture right here. Alright? Robert Smith, you're right, Lamont Dozier. Robert Smith is his name. Why isn't his picture up? And why isn't his picture up in our homes to say, listen, alright, if this brother can do it, what about all the artists, the recording artists and the film people and the rest of these people and the other millionaires and billionaires? Alright? Why can't we collectively pull them together and step up to the plate? We need our own independent school. I don't care if it's 4 rooms in a storefront. It's an independent school. Alright? I don't care if it's an Airbnb house. We need our own independent school. C. Jizz, whatever your name is, nah, that gets no play over here. Right idea, but wrong person, man. Alright? Integrity over everything, C. Jizz. Remember that, man. Integrity over everything. We got to get on the same page then. It seemed like Donald Trump, the white supremacists and everything else, 6-year-olds getting arrested going to force us to get on the right page. Alright? Because what if that was your child or your grandchild? Alright? You be on somebody's news or catching a case.
The latter.
Catching a case, yeah. The rich black thinks it's not his problem. Well, it's going to be his problem. It's all of our problems. We're all connected. Alright? I don't know most of y'all that are on here, but your children's issues are my issues. Alright? And we got to step and move forward with that in mind. I just can't think of me. All of mine are out of the nest. They're gone. Except 10-year-old granddaughter, 11-year-old. You're right. The people who want to do this collectively are the people without a lot of money. You're absolutely right. Woman Down 247, you're absolutely correct. They need support. Hashtag Grace. Granted resources and cultivating excellence. Wow, that's deep. A fund created to assist independent African centered schools. Hashtag Grace. Granted resources and cultivating excellence. A fund created to assist independent African-centered schools. And Salah, what's good with you, fam? Alright? Hashtag Grace. Can somebody put that on the screen? Hashtag Grace. Let's go look it up. We have to support independent schools. I live in Japan. I so 100% agree what a society is when everyone is on the same wavelength. You're right. You can move mountains. Can you imagine us if at least 1 million of us was on the same page, moving in one direction? Did I ever watch a movie called The Spook Who Sat by the Door? Yes. I wrote about that in my book. I recommended that movie. As a matter of fact, I think I lived that. Anyway, a 4-year-old girl on a train at 10 p.m. Not good.
By herself.
Yeah. Somebody said by herself. Why? They're stealing our children up. They're snatching our children up. And the first question that comes to mind is, where the parents at? Because when mine was 4 and 5 and 6, oh, no. I was always strapped. You ain't snatching mine. Yeah, I'm rearranging furniture. Nah, man. Nah.
How would they even put the house by themselves?
What are they doing anywhere by themselves at 4 and 5 years old? Alright? Can you imagine though? Can you imagine if everyone that went to the club last weekend saved that money and got together to build independent schools where they live? What if we tricked everybody and we made the school look like a club? What if we made this? What if we made the school look like the club?
You're like, wait a minute.
Right, and they got in. We just locked the damn door. Brian, what's good with you? All right. Please keep in mind that we need to support independent media like this. All right. Y'all can hashtag $ Professor Griff, a Cash App, or go to PayPal, www.paypal.me/Professor Griff Corp. These conversations need to happen in a real way. Alright? These new millennials are using school as daycare these days. Not showing up or nothing like the old days. You're absolutely right. Yeah. This is critical. So, the educational system, is it one of the keys that will see and get our children through, when I say through, to the point where they graduate, all right, and they have an independent, educational independent mindset developed when they graduate, they turn around and create schools. Shout out to Carolyn Grady. What's good with you? Carolyn, I don't know about that pass. He said he exhausted himself, so I hope you listening to this. I tried, sis. I'm just saying. No. So wait a minute. So if you go through the educational system after getting arrested at 6 years old, you mean to tell me you're not going to graduate and double back and create independent schools?
No, I'm saying the system that they're in is not going to give them the mindset to want to create.
Oh, the school system that they're in is not going to help them create the mindset to want to develop independent schools.
Just that school system mindset.
If y'all want the PDF, DM me. Okay, the PDF to what? Hold on. Let me see. I must have missed something. Oh, the Tavistock Institute? Thank you very much. If y'all want the Tavistock Institute PDF, DM MATTRYAN Matt Ryan 2323. Matt Ryan 2323 on IG. He'll send you the PDF of the Tavistock Institute. So listen, our own independent schools may not be as sophisticated. I know 4 or 5 people that have independent schools. You don't need millions of dollars, all right? You need a solid curriculum, and you need a solid base and a support unit, all right? Okay. All right, Dana Swint, what's good with you? So the whole idea of a 6-year-old getting arrested, if y'all just tuning in, it's Professor Griff for Sirius Mindz, and we're discussing this 6-year-old getting arrested, all right, at school and carted off to jail, fingerprinted, you know, the whole bit, all right? What do y'all think about that? Give us your honest opinion or thoughts. Hold on. A school resource officer is fired after arresting 2 6-year-old children. Wow, so they did fire him. Orlando police suspended officer whose arrest of a 6-year-old. All right, a 6-year-old girl handcuffed and arrested after a classroom tantrum. Florida elementary school resource officer fired after arresting the 6-year-old child. These are the headlines I'm reading right now. Great filibuster. Give thanks. Really appreciate you, good brother. Florida elementary school resource officer fired after arresting a 6-year-old children. 2 of them. Wow. I'm trying to wait for the article to resurface. Hold on. Okay.
You seen the picture?
Huh?
Is it that black dude?
Oh, I don't even know. I didn't see his picture. No, I didn't see his picture yet. Well, let me go back so I can find his picture. So what do y'all think about this? Wendy Boggs, how you feel? We need to be teaching our own children differently. And it's vital we do it now. You're absolutely correct. That has to happen now. Not yesterday. All right? No, you're right. The Nation of Islam is doing that. The own independent school. All right? We must think in terms of educating ourselves. Well, we're not smart enough to educate our own children? Come on, talk to me. We have managed to become the president of the United States of America. We've mastered every endeavor. You know how many degrees black people have, especially black women? You mean to tell me we cannot pull our resources together, come together to operate independent schools in every city? Yes, we are. Yes, we can. An Orlando Elementary School resource officer who arrested 2 6-year-olds in 2 separate incidents was fired Monday, said Orlando Police Chief Orlando Roland. Roland said that during the afternoon press conference, the department was trying to give the officer at least the benefit of reviewing paperwork and statements. It was clear today when I came into work that there was no other remedy than to terminate this officer, he said. Wow. So they got rid of him. But is that going to stop the problem? Is that going to stop the problem? Arresting the officer is putting a band-aid on a cough. All right? It won't work. Is that going to solve the problem? It's a cycle we just accept because that's how it's set up. But we don't have to accept it. We do not have to accept it. All right? Bryce Clemens, you're right. Muhammad University. All right? There's a lot of independent black schools, but do we support them? How many do y'all support? People be like, well, my child don't go there, so why should I do anything? Come on, man. We can do a black school co-op. We can do it. Woman Down 247. Thank you, sis. We can do it. The Black Homeschooler Society. We can do it. All right?
I don't think it's not having it smart. I think it's like not having like the courage.
Yeah, it's not a case of not having smarts. It's a case of having heart. And we don't want to buck master. All right? We don't want to upset and wear the wrong thing or wear the wrong hairstyle in front of Becky or around Ashley. You understand what I'm saying? And God forbid if we upset Brad. You understand what I'm saying? It's a problem. If the grass is not green enough on the golf course, we in trouble. They want to poison our babies' minds and bodies. I refuse to let them vaccinate my baby. No, and you shouldn't. Absolutely no vaccinations at all. None. Zilch. Homeschooling is the move. Group homeschooling is better. All right, and homeschool don't always have to take place indoors. Go to the park. Go to the museum. All right. Ask a bank, can you come by and see how they operate? You understand what I'm saying? Ask a black business, can you come by and let them sit for a minute to see how they operate? All right. Yo, I don't know you, dude, for you to bring you on my show. I don't know you like that. I don't know you. You probably have to set that up ahead of time. Professor, why do we have HBCUs if we're not developing ways for our children who graduate to have jobs with blacks? I don't know. To be honest with you, last week was the first time I've ever spoke at an HBCU. And I've been black for a long time and teaching black for a long time. For a long, before Public Enemy, long time. This was the school that invited me. Payne College. Payne. Shout out to Payne College. Saw something in me that they want to say our students need to hear this man. And thanks to Chub Rock, y'all remember Chub Rock? Chub Rock made it happen. Shout out to Chub Rock. So we have to be able to have the wherewithal and the sense enough and be brave enough and bold enough to stand on the shoulders of our ancestors and kneel at the feet of our elders so we can get those instructions All right, in order to have the testicular fortitude to move forward and educate our own people. All right, we have to do it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We have to do it, and we have to do it now. All right. HBCU is the hand of whiteness to control the black communities. Yeah, because if it's an HBCU, do we learn anything black at the historical black colleges and universities? What are we learning black? I have a question. What happened in your life to make you so smart? I'm not smart. I'm not. I can't take that, sis. I think I'm just the average brother. This is where the average brother should be. But I think the things that I put in place in my life to help govern my life, all right, it may come off as smart and intelligent, but no, I'm just real and I'm grounded and I'm centered. All right. There are some SCs, HBCUs, I would love to see you visit and speak. Wendy, make it happen. You got my number, 678-557-2919. As a matter of fact, Wendy, call me after I get off the show. Let's make it happen. Book it. Let's go for it. 1990, Chubb Rock steps up on the scene. Right? Chubb Rock doing the damn thing. Wendy Boggs, make it happen. 678-557-2919. In order for there to be independent rabbit schools, concerned adult rabbits need to get together and make it happen. Right? Not rabbits educated in squirrel schools to be better squirrels. Come on now. Talk to me, y'all. The messenger said it's better to teach separation than prayer. That's right. We need to have our own independent. You're right, Nathaniel X. McDowell. I'll reach out to some people I know in South Carolina. Make it happen. And the winner is Chubb Rock. Anyway, it's been a decent conversation. It's been a real conversation. A lot of the questions were put out there. We're shifting our minds now into solution thing. And I love what you guys had to say about this particular subject. This should not happen to any other 6-year-old, all right, across this country. Let's begin to start thinking in terms of independent schools, independent thinking, independent solution think for our people. All right? We're not bucking and knocking any other person or people. We need to educate our own. I always say our story needs to be told to us, by us. All right? How can we get the rapper's version of the story? We get the actor's version of the story. We get the stripper version of the story. We get all these other people, the coon version of the story. All right? You said, can I recommend the book about symbolism? Yeah, my book. Symbology. I mean, where is it? I don't know where it is. I think I took it downstairs, but come on. Symbology. You can get my book at PayPal. Or just go to my website, ProfessorGriff.me. All right? Huh? You can get part 1 and part 2. ProfessorGriff.me. Order the book tonight on PayPal. All right? All right. We need to begin thinking about supporting independent media. All right? This is Professor Griff for Sirius Mindz. I love y'all to life. Support independent media, whether it's my channel, Sirius Mindz, whether it's the Sister Cypher, all right, whether it's anybody's YouTube channel that's giving pertinent information that's going to advance us and move us forward. All right? My cash app is $ Professor Griff. Donate what you can donate. I take food stamps, Captain Crunch coupons, whatever you got. All right? I love y'all to life, and I will see y'all black here on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. All right? It's Professor Griff. Peace, man. Sirius Mindz for Sirius Mindz. Seriously. Peace. All right.